right, good morning. Do I have my mic on? Yes. Okay, perfect. Actually, you know what I need to do? Mondays are always hectic. Alright, let me send him this. Alright. I might be able to do it now. I'll just wait. Alright. Good morning. Good morning. I need to update my zone. If you're new here, I go live every day trading futures. Let me update this zone real quick. NQ is 13231 and 13192. All right, all my other zones are updated, so I am good there. The market's going to open in 7 minutes. Again, if you're new, I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. This week's going to be a little different. I am heading out of town. I will be back to the live streaming on Friday, so I will not be live streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Good morning. But I will be around. Obviously, if you're in the group, you know I'm super responsive regardless, so I'll be around. If you have questions, I'm here to answer them. If you reach out to me on social media, I can easily respond. If you put a comment on YouTube, I can respond. So, you know, I'm going to be very accessible. I just won't be doing the live streams until after today, until Friday. If you appreciate the content, please give a like or a thumbs up or tap that screen. If you tap the screen, you get like a little heart. It's really cute. So this is the zone for today for NQ. This is the chop zone, which means it's the area that I will not trade within. Also, I typically like to trade when it leaves the chop zone. So like right now, not an ideal area to take a trade. We can see that if we break down what happened overnight, obviously the market opened last night, Sunday night. It's been slowly climbing up. This is a 20-minute chart on the NASDAQ. Climbing up, and then right at 9 a.m. it had this drop. This was up here at 13,347. This is the area that we were in on Friday, like Friday at midnight, and then we had that huge drop on Friday. So we're kind of still in the same space, like we're in the top quarter of what happened at 9 a.m. on Friday. So yeah, so the chop zone is, I'll give you these levels, is 13,192 and then up to 13,230. So why does it look so much bigger than it is? Like, why does it seem so much bigger? It's only, right? It's only 40 points. Why does it look like, I don't know. For some reason, it's like confusing me. This is NinjaTrader. So I'm using NinjaTrader. This is the only option that works with my auto trading algorithm. So NinjaTrader, you can see it right here. I'm running 2 options live today. So that is the 1 minute, which is right here. I'll show you, they go live after 9:30. So we have a few minutes until that happens. So, and it will automatically trade for me. This is the 1 minute, and then this is the 15-minute range. The range had been 100% for the last like 2.5 weeks, and then it did have a loss on Friday. So that was the first loss in the last 10 or 11 trades, and in the last 5, 10, like 12 trading days. So those are the 2 that I have live today. Range doesn't start until about 11 a.m. The 1 minute starts at 9:30, so we can see some action with that come 9:30. Again, you'll see the algorithm get me in the trade. It will put the stop loss and the target, and then it will get me out of the trade, whether that's a loss or a win. It will do everything for me. So if you have any questions about the algorithm or about futures, I have a lot of information on my YouTube channel, which is BoldBot, 2 words. Or you can always email me for more information at boldbotllc@gmail.com, and I will send you over an informational email. Hey people on YouTube. If you don't mind, I'd love if you give a thumbs up, scroll under the video and like it. If you are in TikTok, if you can tap that screen, that'd be great. So what I'm looking for here today, this is the LIS. All of the dotted levels are proprietary or lines that change every day. So this LIS is proprietary and this changes every day. The chop zone is proprietary and it changes every day. This green dotted line here that's kind of exactly the top of the chop zone is the central pivot. And then we can see these are my ultimate targets. So we kind of almost got to the ultimate target here. Not all the way, it's like 30, 40 points away. Let's see if we maybe go back here to the central pivot in the top of the chop zone at 13 to 30, 13 to 35. Maybe bounce from there and move higher. Good morning, and this is NinjaTrader. I mean, this is the NASDAQ. It's noted right here, NQ. So we'll see if we break below the chop zone, then I will take the short below 13,186 manually. First target would be this 40, and then the ultimate target is 1374. So this is how I use levels to really just guide my play. Again, when people talk about trading, I think people overcomplicate it a lot. I just watch price action. The market's going to open in 2 minutes. I'm going to see what it does. If it stays above this chop zone and maybe comes down here and bounces, I'll look to take a long. Ultimate target up here. If it breaks below the chop zone and moves down, then I'll look to take a short with this target and then this ultimate target. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. So again, I will not be doing a live stream. I have my tea already, which is also great. I will not be live streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. But I will still be posting on social media about how the algorithm is doing, how my members are doing. So you can look for that. I post stories on TikTok. I also post stories on Instagram. Also, please know that I will never start a direct message with you. So if you ever get a direct message on TikTok or on Instagram, it is most likely a scam. So please do not think it's me. People are taking my, like a picture of my logo and using that as their profile picture, and then they're trying to scam people on some crypto stuff. There's somebody on Instagram that I tried to get blocked, and Instagram literally came back. I said he's impersonating me. Instagram came back and said, oh, we don't see that this account is doing anything wrong. I'm like, they've literally stolen all of my videos and all of my information, and they are just like preying on people to think it's me, and it's not. How is that not a problem? Not sure. All right, the market is open. I'm going to jump over here to the 1 minute chart. Again, I like to go back and forth between the 20 minute. The 20 minute is where I like to technically analyze the chart and see what I'm going to do. Like I said, I would love for it to come here to 35 or 30, take the bounce and go long. Neither of these are crypto or gold. They're all pretty much the NASDAQ. I have ES and YM on separate charts, but my main focus is always the NASDAQ. Look at that touch. Look at that touch. Like, hello. 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 This chop zone is gold. If you're in my manual group or in my algo group, I give this zone to you every morning before 8 a.m. You can see right here in the Slack group. So I give you all of the LIS levels, 6:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m. My admin gave the chop zones. So it is all very helpful information to my members. They use it at their disposal. So we'll see. The market is open. We went and touched. I didn't grab this long here. It's only 9:31. But that is kind of what I broke down is what I would like to see. So if it came at touch, take the bounce for the long. If it came and broke down below, target here and here. Andy, as long as Andy wasn't busy with a meeting this morning, I'm sure he had a limit order here for a buy. Like, guys, we have the top of the chop zone and the central pivot. What more else could you want? I love everyone that's like, oh, this is going to tank. Who's that other person? Salt, are you still on here? Sultan of SWAT. Nice prediction. Whatever we're looking at, is it about to tank? No, actually, it didn't tank. It came down, it touched a level of support, and it went back up. Which is exactly what I said it would probably do. Or not necessarily even just predicting stuff, just having a plan, and if it X plus Y equals whatever. That's how I trade. If it does this, this is my plan. If it does this, this is my plan, kind of thing. That is just, I don't know, how my mind works and how I trade. And that, it doesn't mean that's the only right way. Like, obviously, there's a lot of different ways that people trade, and there could be a lot of different ways. The property overwhelmed with issues, and they refuse to do anything. That's crazy, JR. All right, thanks for the follows, guys. Huge move here. So again, we went right down. This was a 35 level. The central pivot in the top of the chop zone was 30. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick picture of this for our Twitter. But yeah, that's crazy that Instagram can't do anything. Thankfully, I've only seen one. At TikTok, there's been like 4. No, I don't have any AMC. That's good. Hey. So this is the 20-minute chart. Nothing has happened yet. Oh, wait. Wait. What's going on with this? Oh, does it start at 9:33 now? Oh, it starts at 9:35, sorry. That's why I was like, wait, I missed a trade. Okay. Guess not. I'm okay. I'm okay. Crisis averted. They probably don't want to do anything. It's fake accounts for that. Right. You're pretty spot on there. All right, so this level is 13,329, essentially 100 points from this bounce. But this kind of had a hard resistance earlier. You can see here at 7:40 a.m. and then 8 and then 8:20. They weren't able to get through. It was able to pop up here, but then that's the one that 20 minutes later quickly pulled back. So there seems to be a lot of sellers in this area from 13,330
order submitted
to 13,350. One minute is in a short. So we're in a short at 13,305. See what happens here. This platform is NinjaTrader. All right, green, $70 so far. I should have put on the chart trader, but I didn't. I'm testing a few things that I kind of want to remain a secret, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, and this is perfect anyway because it has range and switch. All right, so this is the trade. You can see it here. It's red now. It was green a little bit, but it might end up being a loser. Oh, and this was something I mentioned the other day if you were on the stream. I can move this over here. Is that when you use my algorithms. What? Oh, you know what I think this is on? One of these other ones that I'm testing. All right, well, that's going to mess it up because this is on a different, so hold on. I just need to change the chart trader because it's pointing to a simulation account, which is testing one of those other strategies I just told you about. All right, there. All right, much better. And so it was showing that a trade from another strategy that I'm testing, but that's not this one. So the 1 minute had one trade so far and it had a loss. This was actually pretty common last week. But okay, so what I was saying, the point I was getting to was if you want to run any of the algorithms, you have the choice to take only longs or only shorts. So in this case, like, and I said this the other day, if you're above the chop zone, because when I'm above the chop zone, I'm typically only looking for longs. And when I'm below the chop zone, I'm typically only looking for shorts. So in that sense, you could then say, oh, like in the morning you come to your computer, obviously the 1 minute doesn't start till 9:35. You say, oh, we're above the chop zone. Okay, I only want to have longs on. You could turn shorts off. And then in that case, this short would not have taken that trade and you would just be, flat on the day with nothing so far, like with no trades so far. So if that makes sense, that's something that I was trying to convey last week. If you're on YouTube, I would love it if you gave a thumbs up. If you're on your phone, you can rotate your phone the long way and you'll be able to see the thumbs up little thing and you could like the stream because, again, I do this for free just to give people kind of a view into the futures market if they've never even experienced futures before or know what futures are. I try to educate people because I think futures are the best market. I honestly do. I used to trade options, hated them. Common shares are cool, but you have to do a lot of extra homework to actually be successful because you can't just trade. You typically can't just trade the same stock every day. Like Tesla, maybe, but there's a lot of slippage in Tesla. Hey, oh, good. Nice job, DJ. DJ made $1,200 on that short. Great job. So I want to see if Andy got the long off of the chop zone. That's like what I really want to see today. But anyway, so I come on here. I do this free for you guys just to kind of talk about what futures are, educate people, as well as show how the algorithm works. So I just appreciate it if you tap the screen or you give a thumbs up. And all right, so now I have this on the right account. So this is the 1 minute. You can see it right here. I'm in a long now. And it had the loss before, so we'll see if we can hold above this 29. Market might want to be funky today. We'll see. Do you see how close it got to my target, though? Like, WTF. Those ones are always like, meh. It might come back up. We'll see. I can stretch this out a bit so we can see. We can literally see how close. Okay, so it wasn't on top of it. Sometimes it'll be on top of it and you still don't get filled just because there has to be a seller or a buyer for your sell. So in this case, it was at 43.25. I need another point to get up there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can move up here. Come on, 44.25. Thumbs up submitted. Thanks, JR. I appreciate it. So yeah, I go live every day. Again, I won't be live Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday this week. I'm going to be out of town, but I will be back live on Friday. So Monday and Friday this week. But if you go back to my YouTube, BoldBot, 2 words, you can watch all my past streams. I go live every single day. I show the algorithm live. Red or green, I show it. So, but like I said, range has been killing it. It's been 10 of the last 11, which is amazing. And it's 88% on the year, which is also amazing. Because the first quarter was really crappy this year. Like, just super volatile and all over the place. And then, and even the second quarter wasn't an ideal market. I'll just say that. All right.
Target filled.
All right, target filled on the 1 minute. So now we are 1 of 2. We're still a little red on the day, but that's okay. This is NinjaTrader. It's automatically trading using my auto trading algorithm. So I have the 1 minute and the 15-minute live on my account. The 15-minute doesn't start until 11 a.m. The 1 minute started at 9:30. Subscribe to your YouTube. Awesome. Thanks, Keith. Yep. The one thing that I will say is TikTok seems to be a little quicker than YouTube. So the people on YouTube get the information a little later. Even though I'm not on a delay, I have it select to no delay. But from my personal members in my group, they tell me that there's like a 30-second delay, which is annoying. So, but on TikTok, there's like no delay. Maybe like 1 second, 2 seconds. So, but yeah. You can always go back to my YouTube and watch those streams. Guys, this is the ultimate target up here at 13,371. See if we can get there. Remember, look at this touch. Look at this touch. Who said the market was going down? Who were those people that were on my live stream at 9:25 saying that this was going to be a huge short? Like, that's why I'm the one live streaming. Like, come on, guys. You can't just see something with a red engulfing candle and just automatically, especially the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ does whatever it wants. Look at this huge drop on Friday. And it's like, oh, no, it found support and it moved back up. And then it dropped even further. And then it moved back up. And then it's just sideways. But that's exactly what happened this morning, essentially. We had a strong move up. So if there was a report at 9 a.m., something came out, that's not just going to ultimately negate what has been happening in the last 12 hours. So, yes, we had a red engulfing candle, and that's pretty strong. But it found support here. And then this candle at the open dropped right to the chop zone where they had a whole bunch of buyers at the central pivot in the chop zone. And since then, it's moved up and it hit my ultimate target. So, yeah, if you're on the live stream since 9:20, you're welcome because that was a long that I gave you for free. And more than 100 points. More than 100 points. And that's what this is all about. Helping other people and showing them the value of futures. Because I love them so much. Just getting started going up over the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I totally agree. I already said that in my group last week, and I said it on the live stream, that we have crossed the 200 moving average on the daily. I expect us to trend up, hopefully, for the rest of the year, but you never know. We got some other reports this week we have to think of. If it breaks 80 and then comes back down, it may take a long. What, bounce off this pivot, this 72? I don't mind that, Enzo. But Enzo, what you should have done is taken the long off of the chop zone right here at 13.2, 3.2. If you guys appreciate the content, please tap the screen on TikTok, give those hearts. It really helps other people to be able to see the stream and see the information. Do you have fast internet? I assume I use a VPS. Charlie, I hope that's a good LOL. I think it is. I trade regular stocks and some trades. I really have been reading and learning futures. Futures are an amazing avenue, especially for people that already know a bit about trading. It's an easy transition, and there's no PDT rules. Your tax implications are less when you day trade futures versus stocks and options. There is no hold on your money, like there's no settlement time. So as soon as you get out of a trade, that cash is cash. You can withdraw as much as you want. I don't know. I love futures. I will never go back to, definitely never go back to options, but I don't think I'll ever go back to day trading stocks either. How much do I need to learn this? So I have a digital mentorship, which is, I don't know why this Slack app is up. because I can't stand all those notifications. 1 second. I have a digital mentorship that's $1,000. You also get, within the digital mentorship, it's 14 one-hour videos. You also get 1 free month in my alert room, which gives you all of these levels every morning before I go live. So you have them by 7, 8 a.m. at the latest. And then you also get manual alerts, which are alerted from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day on ES, which is the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, which is NQ, gold, and oil. My biggest hiccup beginning futures was patience. Entry is like 90% of futures. Oh, it's so true, CP. It's so true. You are 100% correct. This platform is NinjaTrader. If you want any information about the algorithm or more about me, my website's linked in my bio. Also, my email's linked in my bio, but it's also right here, boldbotllc@gmail.com. I can send you an informational email about the Algo, which also gives you a step-by-step video on how to apply and get set up with NinjaTrader, because that's essentially the first step, since you cannot use the auto trading algorithm without having NinjaTrader. So also you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the same username that I have here, just boldbot1_. And yeah, I post every day on Twitter, Instagram, and on my stories on TikTok. So if you follow, subscribe, I go live every day on YouTube. It's a good LOL. Okay. Thanks, Charlie. Then you will be in the know. So, and you can always kind of find me somehow. All right, let me get this post out because that's what I'm trying to do. All right, people are already posting the results. Look at Kosel. Oh, I love this dude. He made $4,000 playing the zone. Look at this. Just this morning. It's 9:43 and he's made $4,000. 80% profitable. He is one of my manual members. He really utilizes the chop zone, which is what I come on here to tell you guys about and kind of give you this. If I contact you about trading, how long would it take to get signed up? Yeah, that's a great question, Lee. So the steps you need to take to use the auto trading algorithm, it would probably take like 2 or 3 days. If you want to just do manual alerts, you would still need to get approved for a futures account. So if you're using Tradeovate, that is who I use manually, they'll typically approve you within 24 hours, but then you do need to either wire or transfer your money in, which typically then shows up the next day. So it's very similar. The only difference if you're doing the auto trading algorithm is once you get approved and you fund your own account, then you have to go through and set the stuff up. Like you have to set up the chart. I send you the files, you import the files. So that takes about an extra hour. So the difference between manually trading, getting an account set up, or algorithmically trading and getting an account set up are essentially the same.
Order submitted.
The extra comes in when 1 minute is in along here. The extra comes in, the extra time comes in if you're doing the algo. It's like an extra hour when you're ready to go, and then you get set up. It's like an extra hour. All right, let's see if this 1 minute can push here. We already hit the ultimate target, so we might get some resistance here, but we will see. I'm about to type out this. 1 second. What was 2:30?
Target filled.
Oh, all right. Target hit, guys. So now we are green on the 1 minute on the day. Again, if you had shorts turned off, you would be 2 for 2 for $400. But I had shorts and longs turned on. Again, that's really something I should start thinking about personally, because I mentioned it last week. I haven't implemented it, obviously. But if we're above the chop zone, there's no reason I should really want a short. Sometimes a short will play well. Like say it hits resistance here and it starts moving down. Then we'll just get that scalp to the downside, which I do like. So I guess that's why I haven't switched it. But we're 2 for 2 on the long side and we're 0 for 1 on the short side. So total, we are in the green now, $115 on these 3 trades. Again, if you like the stream and the content, please tap the screen or give a thumbs up. That's all I ask. I'm live every day for free for about an hour and 15 minutes. And that's all I ask of you guys. I really appreciate it. So I use Tradeovate. But I manually trade and I trade on the algorithm. So I use both. So I use Tradeovate to manually trade, and then I use NinjaTrader on the algorithm because I have to. Thanks for the hearts. I really appreciate the support. All right, and I need to finish this message I was writing. Thank you for the hearts. All right. So it is 9:52. This 1 minute strategy is almost done for the day. It only trades for about 30 minutes, a little less, and then it's done. So we are... Oh, someone else is done for the day. I just saw his results post. Shepe, let's look at him. He made $324 on MNQ. So this is the micro version. There's a mini, which is the big one, which is the one I trade, NQ. And then there's the micro version, which is 1/10 of the size, which means it's also 1/10 of the profit, 1/10 of the loss. But he was able to make $324 on micros. Like, that is huge by 9:53 a.m. Hi, how many points is your stop loss in the robot? So that's a good question, George. It depends on the strategy. So I have different strategies, and those different strategies will have different stop losses. Some are more conservative and some are more aggressive. So they're not all the same. Yes, exactly, David. This is 100% automated. I haven't done anything except for push this enable button last night. So the market opens at 6 p.m. every evening. I come to my computer around 6 p.m. I turn on my strategies, and that's all I do. The only reason I'm honestly sitting here is because I like doing the live stream, as well as I check in with my members over here on Slack, make sure everybody's good, and do some manual trading. But the algorithm does everything itself. I'm going to be leaving soon for the airport. This other strategy runs from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's going to be running all on its own. I'm not going to be even at my computer or watching it. I'm going to be in the air. So yes, it's 100% automated. It gets you in the trade. It gets you out of the trade, whether that's with a stop loss or the target hit. I hope that answers your question. So we got exactly what we wanted today. And again, it's not about predicting what's going to happen. It's about having a trade plan. So it's about just being prepared, having a plan, and executing that plan, essentially. So this morning before 9:30, I had said I would love if we moved down back to the chop zone or the central pivot, or even this blue line, which is one of my personal lines at 35. We came exactly to the chop zone here at 30. And we bounced now almost 200 points, 180 points. Like, this is ridiculous. My ultimate target is here at the purple dotted line. So we hit that. But even this purple dotted line was 140 points if you had a limit order here bouncing off of the chop zone. And again, the other plan was if we did move down and we went out under the chop zone, I had a plan for that too. So as long as you have a plan in place and you follow your plan, you are going to be good. How do you call this platform? This is called NinjaTrader. Ninja. Ninja. NinjaTrader. If you just email me, I can send you the informational email, and it will give you a video step by step how to get set up with NinjaTrader, how to get, your account approved, and then how to fund your account, and then how to purchase market data, which is $12 a month. So it's all in there. I gotta emoji my people. I'm so proud of them. So Coastal made $4,000. Shepe made 325 on micros. Like, they are just killing it. And this was before 10 a.m. Like, both of them are done before 10 a.m. And we start at 9:30. Like, what more could they want? Thanks for the follows, guys. Again, I go live every day, Monday through Friday, 9:15 to 10:30, but I will be out of town the next few days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will not be live. Feel free to go to my YouTube, watch some of my past streams, see if you like my information, kind of the way that I explain things. I do offer a digital mentorship, which teaches you every single thing that I know, including some of my proprietary levels. Do the strategies automatically turn on and back off during certain times of the day, or do you have to disable them and enable them? So that's a really good question, Octavio. I'm going to type it out and answer it. So they run fully automated on their own. You turn them on once a day, typically at night before you go to bed. So typically I turn mine on at 6 p.m. Yes, futures only, but my algorithm does trade common shares of stocks. Thanks, George. Yep, just email me here, boldbotllc@gmail.com. It's also in my bio. They run each of them on once a day, and they then run off of the times within the strategy parameters. All right, so I can show you an example. I'm going to get a new chart, I think. So let's get a chart for oil. All right, so this is an oil chart. I'll show you. You go to strategies and then you pick your strategy. So these are all my algorithms. So I'm going to pick one and then I'll show you. And I'm going to make it smaller so I'm not giving away all of my stuff. All right, so this is bold range. I condensed it so you can see the settings that you're asking about, but they're also here. So this is the trading start time, and all of my algos have this. So your trading start time, you would, like if I do, let's do London. So this is the time that it would trade. So even if you have it turned on at 6 p.m., it only trades during the specified trading time. All right, I hope that makes sense. All right, so now let me get out of this. All right, so again, oh, look at this touch. 13,414. So the 1 minute is done. I'm probably going to wrap it up soon so I can just get my luggage ready and get going. But this was a great morning. We stuck to the plan. It did exactly what we wanted. And the 1 minute started off red, but it ended up green. It's funny because last week, every first trade except for Friday on the 1 minute was red. But I guess that can happen. So again, I'm not streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I will be streaming on Friday. And still, you can look for updates on my Instagram stories, my TikTok stories, my Twitter. I post on Twitter a lot. So feel free to follow me on all my social medias. They are all the same. They are all boldbot_, just one underscore, and that is me. So again, I will never direct message you unless you have messaged me. So if you get a random direct message from someone that looks like me, it's probably a scam. Please report them. They have no followers. They are just copying my content. So my Twitter is exactly what this is. So boldbot_. They're all the same. Twitter and Instagram and TikTok are all exactly the same. Yes, I help with the setup. I have step-by-step videos to help you, and then myself, and I have an admin on payroll. She helps all of the new people get set up. So yes. Are there many days when you lose money? Not many, but there are some. Friday was a red day, but that was the first red day in like I don't know, 15 days or something like that. So I'm the day trader. I could use this to be my night trader. Yes, Charlie, that is so true. My boy John runs the range overnight, and he does really well with that. So very true, Charlie. People also use my algorithm just to give them an extra confidence boost. Like with the range, they'll kind of already see what's happening, but then they'll say, oh, this is now like kind of like an extra indicator, even though I'm not like a huge fan of indicators. But it's just kind of giving you extra confirmation of what you're already seeing as a manual trader. And then it can help you have like an extra little boost. All right, I hope that answers all your questions. Again, if you want more information, just reach out either on Twitter or Instagram or email me directly, boldbotllc@gmail.com. That's my only email, that and my bold analysis one. My website's also linked in my bio. And all right, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to get off of here and go get ready to leave. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining as always. And I will see you guys back on Friday. But let's not rush it to Friday because I want to go enjoy a few days away. I definitely get that. Use my shit. I'm not imagining it. Yep. Sounds good. Thanks, CP. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. All right, YouTube, I'm heading off. I will see you later. Bye-bye.